So in a world right now that just feels like it's so divided, everybody's got an opinion about everything, I think there's something that all of us could really sink our teeth into. And I think all of us would say we want to be healthy. We want to feel good, we want to have energy, we want to live our life to the fullest. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat, what country that you live in, that you want to be healthy. And that's what Joyless Journeys is actually all about. It was created because for a long time, for almost a decade and a half, I have worked as a firefighter paramedic. And over the years, I began to observe just kind of how people were living. And I would go on people who were relatively young, maybe in their 50s or early 60s, and they maybe were using a little jazzy scooter because they couldn't walk around, or they never really got outside. And I just started wondering, like, why is it? Why is it that I can go on a 107-year-old who still gets up and gets around, that I can have a grandmother who's 94 years old and lives independently and is funny and drives on her own? Like, what is it that's different about those people that are almost twice the age of some of these folks that were going on? I began to look and see, and I just saw some consistent things. And one of them was that most people really didn't eat what I would consider healthy food. And you would see bags of Doritos and cases of Diet Coke and little cans of, like, you know, Vienna sausages and things like that. Nothing really green and nothing that came out of the ground anytime recently. I started putting two and two together, and I had my own health crisis. About 12 years ago, I got to a spot where I just had lost kind of my mojo. I had lost my desires for adventure, and I put on a bunch of weight. I weighed about 60 pounds more than I weigh right now. So I started kind of digging into my own health. For me, it was when my naturopath buddy said, hey, I want you to try going gluten-free and see what happens. And that was just, that was like the spark that lit the flame that just changed so much for me and began to open my eyes. And as I'm observing people and how they're living and what they're eating, I just started putting some things together. I realized I really wanted to be healthy. And I'm guessing that you guys do too. Like, you want to be healthy, right? Like, you want to have energy, but you also don't want to just eat like gross food. I get it. And a lot of people think needing to be healthy means that you eat tofu. Like, you know, you eat these things that are gross. And so I started looking at it, and I found that there was some incredible restaurants and some incredible chefs out there that were making really, really good food that was healthy. I wanted to share that with you guys. I wanted to share with the world. I wanted to share with my patients to be able to say, maybe you don't have to be a patient anymore. Maybe you don't ever have to need to call 911 because you can avoid some of those things. And then I also realized that adventure is such a key part of our lives. And adventure kind of can look different for anybody. And I remember thinking, for adventure, I needed to go climbing. That was what I thought. And kind of my favorite spot to go is in Joshua Tree. Joshua Tree from right here is about 3 hours away. And so it was just too far away to go. But I'm here. And right now, you guys, I'm like maybe a quarter mile from the ocean. And it's so beautiful. But I just didn't really have a love or a passion for the ocean at that time. What I realized was that adventure can look like really simple things. And what I mean by that is, today I just went on a paddle. I got on my paddle board and I went out, and I was out maybe like an hour and 15 minutes. And it was an adventure. Because in my mind before, what I thought an adventure was, it had to be this big thing. You had to get your adrenaline going. And the problem is that we watch all this stuff on TV or on YouTube. And what happens is we begin to idolize and create these ideas about what does adventure actually look like. And we see these big people doing these big things, and like, I'm sitting in my Volkswagen bus right now, and you see these people that just drive around the country and they live in their bus and they just kind of live the good life. And so it diminishes everything else that we are that we could do. But the problem is we have a ton of adventure in our backyard, and so that might be going on a trail run for you. That might be riding your bike somewhere. That could be just going for a walk. And so find the little adventure, these micro adventures, as my friend Aaron McHugh has taught me, who actually got that from Alistair Humphreys, this idea of micro adventures. And so putting all of that together, I wanted to show folks that there's ways that's accessible, or adventure is accessible to all of you. And then another big passion that I have is the environment. And man, the environment can get sticky. You know, do you believe in global warming? Do you not believe in global warming? And it just gets like this political mess. And I don't want to get into any of that, because I think all of us would like to live someplace where the planet is taken care of. We don't want trash all over the place. We want clean air and clean drinking water. That's kind of just basic human needs that we have. And the interesting thing is, you guys, that when you eat, and you eat mostly organic, and you eat where you get your meat from good sources, where they're doing grass-fed, pasture-raised, when you get your eggs from chickens that actually live outside, and you begin to see all of these things, what's really cool is that when you eat that way, it actually helps the planet. Did you know that? So I have this belief that every time you spend your money, you're voting. And so you're telling the people at Costco, you're telling the people at Whole Foods, you're telling the people wherever you shop that what you're purchasing is the best thing, you know. And if enough people buy things like that, you have more manufacturers, and then the stores will actually look for those items. And did you guys actually know that the biggest source of greenhouse gases is actually through agriculture? So everybody could drive an electric car, but if we don't change the way that we're eating and raising animals, the way we're raising our produce, the way that we're growing, it really won't make that big of a deal. So we have an incredible ability to change things, and so I want to share that. That's what Joyless Journeys is all about. So we go to places, we go to restaurants that you know, they're doing something funky. They're doing organic or gluten-free or locally sourced, whatever it is. I'm not taking a stand like, oh, you have to be a vegan, or you have to do this, you have to be paleo, whatever. I just want a restaurant that's doing something special, or they're getting their ingredients from someplace that's different than the giant Cisco truck that backs in and just gives them whatever they deliver. So all the restaurants that we go to are highlighting places like that. We go to farms, regenerative agriculture, or where they're only using organic practices. And what does that look like? What does that actually mean? And give all of you just a better understanding of like, what does that actually mean? Because there's all these crazy labels out there. Like, you can go and buy something and it looks really cool, you know, like it has a little farm on it, it says it's all natural and all that. It means nothing. It means nothing. And so I want to help all of you understand, as I grow and understand how to live a more healthy life. We all are on the same journey, Joyless Journeys, on our health. And I want to share that with you guys. So that's really what Joyless Journeys is all about. I hope you go with me on this journey. I hope you'll help support us. And the way that you can do that is, if you like this, you know, if you like it, if you're watching this on Facebook or if you're watching this on YouTube, like it. It's just the way the algorithm works. I am a tiny, tiny fish in a giant ocean of social media out there, but I have a mission, and the mission is I want you to be healthy. I want the planet to be healthy, and I want us to find some adventure. And I want all of us to kind of like lighten up a little bit. Wow. Like, I want you to watch something on your screen. I want you to be motivated by it. I want you to think, maybe I could change the way that I live a little bit, and then just go make some simple changes that could make a really big difference for you and the planet. So if you would like and do that, if you would subscribe, so whether you're watching this on Facebook, yeah, but be a follower for me. Like, go over to Instagram, post a lot of stuff on Instagram, just fun stuff on how to cook, different things that I'm learning, cool restaurants, just different fun things. It'll make you feel good, I promise. And then share it with people. I mean, that's just how it works, is that if you dig this and you like it, if you just share it with folks, it would just go a really long way. You can go to joybusjourney.com that has everything. So you can sign up for just a little newsletter that comes out. So if I find a fun recipe, we have a new episode that comes out with it. Or if you have a location that you want to share with us, you can go and reach out to me and say, hey Jake, there's a super cool restaurant wherever it is, and we'll try to go. So right now we're kind of focused down in Southern California, but we've got big plans. We've got big plans to go all over the place, and love for this to grow. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope you're inspired by this. You know, I'm going to try to do these little vlog style with Jake in the back of the bus. Just, you know, let's just have a conversation. And if you got questions, like, put it down below. You know, put it in the notes, put it in the comments, and we'll go after it. So, hey, thanks for checking out Joyless Journeys. I love doing this. I hope you really enjoy doing this. I hope you enjoy watching it. So, thanks so much, and we'll see you out there.